Welcome everybody to the last chance for Gaimin Gladiators to get into the second group stage of Dreamleague, or is it going to be yet another tournament that they bomb out of, Avery? It's
you have anti-healing, you have slow, you have kiting.
for sure.
I can see it pan out.
And as Effie pointed out, extra 10% from that vantage point facet that nobody really went too often. Zibe, is that going to be your first blood? Tries to TP out, barely able to make it away. Meanwhile, blood grenade put onto Malady. Maybe Malady's the one who give up first blood instead. A stick is not going to do it. Eki draws first blood. It's when you get out of upheaval, the slow doesn't last as long, right?
Yes, the linger duration got nerfed considerably.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter in the later fights, but yeah, probably doesn't make a difference for how the hero's used as Stormer.
He's going to take out, but he got the experience for the kill. He's a happy camper.
Yes, the ribcage ward that you obviously set as precedent, Austin. Yes, that's very nice. I don't know how you came up with that.
We got our first bit of crafting going on. I don't know how you feel about it enchantment-wise. I do feel like HP... Ooh, got him on the ice path, hit him with the second one.
It's a good bonds.
Watson is just surrounded by so many heroes that despite the great bonds, they don't have the damage to back it up.
No one wanted the TP for that? Kind of. I mean, the Beast didn't have one. The Mirana doesn't have one. Okay, yeah, I guess they just didn't have them. Smoke from Gaimin looking up top. Trying to get something going with this Mirana. Very quiet game from Tofu, 0-0-0. Honestly, his early game was not much better than the Slarks.
You know that phrase, if it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid?
Oh my! Dude, what a humongous waste of their time.
Well, they don't really take too much of a beat. They just TP to mid, immediately kill Stormstormer.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. 750 damage from the Phantom Assassin. Just blinked on him, hit him, and killed him.
Yeah, Drow Ranger's really good. Or Phantom Assassin is really good against Drow Ranger.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad matchup. So that's something you're going to have to alleviate. Hurricane Pikes, Shadow Blades, any disjoint you can build. Slark Shard, as you said, will be a big one.
Did you did you see that the new Phantom Assassin facet, by the way? Smiling Knight in some trouble here. The supports are coming in from behind. They're going to try and help him with the ice path, but yeah, roar into arrow. That's hard to beat. Managed to get off his ultimate. How did that happen? What? They hit him with such a long range arrow. How did he manage to get that off? He's still going to die, but ooh. Big Starstorm, that does a lot of damage with the Warlock Bonds. There's so many heroes that are low here. Maybe Eki will die. Tries to get the leap away. Eki nailed by an arrow. Point blank. They finish him off. Zibe really wants to get a toss, but Tofu, now out of sight, is going to be able to slip away through the trees. Something to take to your pub, boys and girls.
And the Battle Fury is done for Watson. So this item's a little cheaper now. Should be able to get it a bit faster. And he is very farmed. Orb of Corrosion on top of it. Orb of Destruction on top of that. PA honestly hits hard in the early
Smoke's going to break on Quinn. Gets the toss back straight into the Drow Ranger. They don't kill him quick, though. Okay, maybe they can still finish him off, but is there a chance for Gaimin Gladiators to return fire? Watson tries. Eki immediately pops his ultimate. One more hit would have been a crit.
You have to care about this
Another
Warlock.
toss back. Zibe finds Malady now.
What a find.
Watson does manage to finally get the kill on the Slark. But can he deal with the Troll? The problem is the Troll is counter to this Phantom Assassin. He can't really man up and go for this fight at all.
No, Warlock's a lot of game with team fight. So if you can ever take Malady out of the exchange, you're basically good to dive, good to commit. And Gaimin, that reaction probably says it all. Having issues dealing with the toss initiations. Once you're in the middle of this Avulus lineup, it's not a fun time getting kited around. And now Roche?
Seems like Tormentor. Yeah. They want to contest Tormentor. Might be here too late. They know what's going on. Can they get there in time? Quinn's going to go right in. See all these low HP heroes. Watson immediately pounces in and finishes off the Jakiro. Arrow slips on by. Doesn't nail anybody on the side of Avulus. They get Zibe on top of that. 2 kills.
I'll take that.
In exchange for 1,400 gold for Avulus. Would you take that trade? Eki should be fine. He could pop his ult or Depth Shroud and TP if he really feels like it's needed.
So Hurricane Pike done on the drought. Stormstormer gets to it. Only 2 deaths. Big item for this PA matchup. Now you're trying to get to this PA BKB. Kind of counteract it a bit.
Yeah.
It is nighttime for the Slark, who's going to run into some Invis heroes. Sees nothing.
Into arrow chain stun. Not even needing the arrow. Too much burst for a support Slark to handle.
That was an easy smoke for Gaimin.
Zibe's going to go for the toss back on the Beastmaster. Got him straight into the ice path. So he's frozen up, silenced up as well. Pretty tanky, though. It's taken a while for Avulus to finish him off. They may be able to get the kill. Watson, in return, tries to finish off Zibe. Not able to do so. Sineko's quite low with Golem right next to him. Almost finished off. Got him on the dagger. Zibe, he wants the toss now onto Watson, but jumping into the upheaval was perhaps a bit too much for him.
Did have high ground with the Drow, but not enough damage in the tank to commit to a fight like that. And you still have to respect the AoE from this Warlock Golem. The second Starstorm also hit the Troll, so he just had this 60% miss chance put on him.
I really want to go for Quinn here. Eki with his amp damage thinks that he just needs to hold Quinn there long enough for the Drow Ranger arrows to reach their mark, but they don't.
Still has the Depth
Quinn
Shroud.
backs away just in time. He does, and he can maybe pop it here if they want to all in onto the Beastmaster, who's silenced up. Eki gets low, gets off the Depth Shroud. They finish off the Beast. Smiling Knight keeps pushing forward, hoping to be able to lock down Quinn. A toss over. Malady, he tries to go for a TP. Nice avalanche hitting the 2 of them. Quinn is still slowed down. Smiling Knight is still pushing forward, and they can chase him down all the way past the tier 2 if they need to. There's nothing this Huskar can do now.
There's a lot of auras in this lineup. They're stacking a lot of attack speed. Drum on the Slark, Precision Aura from the Drow, and then when this Troll ults, you get even more.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Jakiro has 2 hits.
And if Ace finds that initiation, he is so tanky. We saw it last time, but if he's jumping in, he gets off the roar first, he gets the drums going, he has an Essence Ring.
A brawny Essence Ring.
A brawny Essence Ring. It's 400 plus HP.
But the jump is coming first from Avulus again as they just smoke straight in. Find 2.
Zibe again finding good avalanches. He kind of resets, though. He doesn't want to be gone on by Watson. Instead, that's going to be Sineko's job. Eki on the front lines. He'll get burned out as well.
Well, that is an initiation did not yield what Avulus wanted. And Watson didn't even pop BKB.
Yeah, were they missing something?
I mean, I like that change. I think Roche should have gone back. I think this was the original idea for the 2 Roche pits.
Yeah. Then they decided, what, they didn't want to be too much like League of Legends?
Yeah, there's an audible like, what if we put him here instead? But I think it just drew too much of the attention to the corners, which were awkward.
Yeah. The fact that Tormentor is now, you know, before people were contesting Tormentor, but now that it's a singular objective that both sides fight for, means we're probably going to see more 5-on-5s in that regard too.
It's a lot more important. It gives a lot more gold.
Yeah.
Quinn is going in here.
Oh, saved by the Depth Shroud. Just in time.
And no BKB.
Watson, he's going to pop it now, but can he go back in? He's going to try. The Jakiro's a little isolated. He's going to quickly take out the Jakiro, but he's got to run. He's got to run for this Troll. Thankfully, Tofu with the sick arrow locks him down, but Eki in turn gets the pounce onto the Phantom Assassin. Now Smiling Knight is on top of the PA. This is going to be a little bit rough, but Avulus is out of heroes for Smiling Knight to play for.
Oh, he's rooting him.
Does manage to get a couple of roots. Maybe he can finish off Quinn.
He almost did something.
Good. He almost did.
That was pretty good.
For a Troll?
Yeah. He almost killed the hero. That's better than last patch.
Slow.
I mean, I guess maybe he wants to end up with Hurricane Pike, so kill the Force Staff now.
Oh, Ace found his initiation onto the Troll. Avulus a little bit separated from each other. The Drow Ranger is nowhere close to this. So Game of Gladiators just going to bring all their heroes.
So in some scenario like that, I think it's fine. But in the full 5-on-5, I think Ace does have to think twice about just going on this Troll like that. Yeah, Smiling Knight's just going to run into Quinn and just root him.
He saves. Watson commits. Goes for Sineko. Quinn, meanwhile, he gets off his ultimate, brings Smiling Knight a little bit low, but eventually does fall. Watson goes from the Jakiro straight on top of Stormstormer. This is a dream situation if he can finish him off, but oh, there goes the crit. Now he's going to be locked down by Smiling Knight, but again, the Troll is struggling on the damage front.
No ult.
Last one left alive again in the team fight, but cannot finish off Watson.
This PA has been a menace versus their lineup. They just don't have anything to lock him down or deal with him. 0 BKB piercing stun. Just a free-for-all on the back lines. But what are you doing with them?
Yeah.
Nobody's been able to utilize them. They're going to try and make a play here.
Finally utilize. Ace does have BKB, so if they don't toss him,
I mean, if you don't go for
he
this,
gets it off, hit avalanche.
It's almost worse if you don't go for this though. Like,
okay, forced him to use his BKB. Now trying to get back. The Gale Guard is going to help a little bit. If Ace needs to just run, this Drow Ranger does a lot of damage. Okay, now he's turning around. He pops the Essence Ring. He has baited them in. They're fully committed. They used the Depth Shroud. Yeah, they got the kill. Congrats. But you're going to trade 3 heroes to get it. Maybe a 4th. Oh, it's definitely going to be a 4th.
Wait, what?
I think did Snako aggressively force staff Quinn?
Yeah,
or did Quinn force staff himself?
Somebody got force staff, disjointed it. That was very awkward.
The chase and back off.
Hitting your nostalgia.
Yeah, it really is.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Roche just spawned as well.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Avulus are very split as Gaimin are just smoking into them.
Yule Scepter into an arrow. Trying to force the BKB, actually tanks the stun. Stormstormer, he gets jumped right away.
Oh, he's
just dead. The Fatal Bonds is beautiful. The Golem's going to be dropped on them. Watson he's just taking no damage whatsoever from Smiling Knight. It continues. GG is called. It was an experiment from Avulus that did not pay off.
I think the lane was okay, but yeah, just the teamfight synergy, I didn't really see it. I don't think they really figured it out. And outside of some good tiny initiations, there wasn't much going for them.
Sometimes, you know, no matter how much the game changes as a whole, some heroes just stay in the dumpster.
We'll see the nitty-gritty in-game as Avulus close out their picks with a tiny, or maybe Quinn of Pain comes out in an incredibly critical game.
I literally just went on Quinn's profile because I saw him playing Queen of Pain earlier today. I wanted to see if he won it, and weirdly enough, he picked it up. He did win that one as well. Yeah. I think he's...
But you could still play him.
Sure.
Quiet start to this game, though. 4 minutes, no kills, and it is...
Quiet, but good for Gaimin Gladiators,
their
apparently.
3 cores are really happy. Ace with the big 10 denies up here. The Tiny is 100% losing mid. This Beast is not getting a lot in this offlane, so a slower start for Avulus on the lanes for sure, and probably just the core matchups Gaimin got going. Especially this Bristle versus the Beast.
Yeah.
Zibe is not having fun down here.
Also, it doesn't really seem like the Wind Ranger is able to... Actually, Wind Ranger is going to have to TP out.
He's dead.
He's gone. Doesn't really do much when it comes to the rotations.
I mean, if you win the lane, it's not that bad. Shadow Word is a lot better of a skirmishing spell than it used to be. They just want to deny it out from the Tiny because he has no resources left.
He's going to Avalanche, see if he can pick it up. Nope, Validity snags the Illusion Rune away from him now. Stormstormer looks like he can't quite do enough damage. Enki's going to come in. Can he help disrupt things a little bit? No, the Sonic Wave's still going to come out, and Stormstormer is dead.
Too depressing, apparently.
Too depressing. Can't show it on stream, man. That is...
He's killing Poly. He's killing Boglets. And Marsh Mages.
Marsh Mages.
Sounds like
lowest of the
Marshmallow.
low. Immediate response from Ace. He was ready for that play. Stormstormer, just outnumbered, is receiving no help from Avulus whatsoever.
This is not going to be fun in the next 5 minutes here if you don't do something to rectify this, because you didn't even use Sonic Wave for that kill. So now you're concerned to go back into mid with this Tiny and try and skirmish.
And as they filter in one by one, Gaimin Gladiators will immediately take advantage of this situation.
It's a level 6 Muerta versus a level 3 Jakiro. This is some classic Gaimin Gladiators. Lane domination into the mid snowball. They just outnumber you, they take your towers, and you don't even have... Avulus smoking behind this tier 1, looking to kill anybody who shows to defend this tower.
I mean, go to the Dawnbreaker at this point, because if you go to anybody else and the Dawnbreaker ultimate comes in, you're probably going to lose that fight. So this is a smart move from Avulus. They'll get that kill. Let's see if they can get out without any losses. Tofu, okay, easy, nice read there. Catch a Stormstormer. They might still fight, though.
Yeah, do you go back in here?
No, they left him. said, save yourselves, brothers.
Awkward blink from
Another
Quinn
toss.
up top, though.
Stormstormer does eventually die. Meanwhile, that Lifestealer
Radiant's
getting away
bottom
inside of
tower is
Eki,
under attack.
and all right, Quinn's like, yeah, okay, you want something? All right, that golem lands. It clips him.
Zap.
I mean, Stormstormer just has nobody to play around. His
Yeah, this
supports
just-
are just so poor. He can hit as many combos as he wants, but these heroes are too tanky, and he has no follow-up damage.
I mean, Avulus either don't know Gaimin's playbook or weren't ready for it, because you have to be prepared to bring numbers to your mid and not let them run it over. And Gaimin just had their way in that lane. But I don't think this Tiny has seen a fair numbers fight or an advantageous one the entire game.
Ooh, is he still under the fire? Got him with the ice path, but look at that AoE damage just rained in. Hit Zibe and Eki, wiped them both out. The Sonic Wave use on Smiling Knight, a dead shot. Just before he could get off the Infest into Seneko.
They're running this game over now.
13-2.
This Queen's just so tanky. They chain stunned him perfectly there on top of a
Beaming
macro.
out the golem. Well, Stormstormer thought maybe he could pick up some easy money. Not the case. Dead shot it back into Quinn and Watson. And the goo is just so debilitating. When you're behind like this, the chase
Radiant's middle tower
with an
is
arcane
under
rune, he
attack.
could keep going.
Yeah, I was about to say
He's got Dawnbreaker ultimate behind him. There's really no chance of a turnaround.
And Quinn's just playing with him right now. See if he gets punished.
Silence gonna go down. Here comes that Dawnbreaker ultimate locked in place. Chain stunned.
Oof.
Yeah, they cannot. They can't take Quinn when the Dawnbreaker ultimate is up. If it's on cooldown, maybe they can make that move, but sadly, they just do not have the burst damage to deal with the Queen of Pain. Dawnbreaker ultimate's always going to come in, and
This is one of those games.
just one of those games.
Yeah, at what point do you call it to save yourself some mental damage here?
Yeah, it's
We're
probably
heading
gonna
that
be
way. Those are rare, but
Dire's middle tower is under
they're quite a treat in some ways.
a treat for who?
I don't know, somebody who's a fan of that kind of game. Hey, you got his Blink Dagger, everybody.
I mean, Game of Gladiators fans have been suffering lately, so they got to savor the goods when they appear. Malady, yeah, he's fine. He's tank.
Fighter. You can absolutely team fight with these items, but if you're getting them really early,
If you're behind by 19,000 net
Yeah,
worth
that's-
at 19 minutes,
a little rough here.
hey, Dota Plus still gives them 12% chance.
That's
so
pretty good.
That's not too bad. Malady, oh, he's stuck. What a golem,
That
though.
is a lot of
That
damage.
Fatal Bonds on 4. They will kill that Warlock. Game of Gladiators will punish them for it.
Hey, 2-2-3, you know, at least we got some memes in here as I think this will be the last fight of the game, Austin. That's
Yeah,
going to
is
be
this
my
the-
prediction.
Wait. Is this the Infest GG out?
No.
Oh.
Now, if that were Troll,
100%. Watson
Oh, they're not
backed
getting
into
Watson.
a corner. No, he's going to live. At least for now. He's TPing. Eki with the money shot.
Oh, he missed
Oh,
him.
he missed.
dude.
Dire's
Come
Oh,
on.
no.
Good try, little bro.
Thank you, Effie.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, like, that's just, we'll just write that one off. And that game never happened. That game never happened. You know what? I was lagging, keyboard lag, mouse lag. Obviously, the game was having some ping issues because of the new patch. You know, server's busy. What, you know, I don't know. What can you do? You just got to write.